All right. Guess what? No. Motherfucker, are you really? Well, while he gets that figured out, ladies and gentlemen, guess what?
Coming to you live from Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's a bunch of fucking idiots.
That's right. It's a bunch of fucking idiots, but there's only two of us right now.
It's a handful.
It's a handful of fucking idiots. But we're here. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I am fucking up right now. I am forgetting to do the one thing I need to do, which is share this to my own personal Facebook page so people who follow me on there can see.
You suck.
Listen, Hooker, I'm just here, all right?
Boo, bad host.
Fuck you.
Bad host.
Fuck you.
Bad host.
Slut.
Whore.
Prostitute.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
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 Uh-uh.
You're still a bitch.
I need to get an Uno reverse card for my desk.
I mean, hold on. I'm pretty sure I've got some form of Uno over there.
I got Uno somewhere downstairs.
I'm sure we could just take some of the fucking reverse cards out of that shit. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you always know, and for those of you who are new to this is the Backstage Podcast. I'm one of the many hosts here. My name is gunkPunk. With me, as you're seeing on my screen directly to my left, we have none other than the Jesus Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Nomatar. I'm going to start introducing you. Show the hair. Come on, show the hair.
All right.
Whip it around for us. Just whip it around. Come on.
Oh, you want to do that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at it.
Oh, now I got to fix this. Hang on.
Oh, fucking prima donna motherfucker. Dude, it's all fucked. All right.
It's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for growing your hair out, you fuck.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
So, as you all know, this is what we do every week. We're here live every Wednesday night. Usually there's more of us. We are waiting on some of the other hosts to get here. We know that his name this week, let me pull it back up, is Bertram Elaine Ethan Ferguson, a.k.a. Beef. Beef will be joining us within an hour, I'm assuming, within the hour, hopefully, so we can do his little segment. But Gnome and I are just going to kind of roll with the punches here. So you know who we are. I guess it's time for us to get started with our first segment of the evening, which is our music news. We all know you hate it. We just want to get through it, so here we go. The article we found here, Gnome actually shared, is from metalsucks.net. It says, Ozzy's planning final 2 shows to say goodbye to my fans in Birmingham. I don't like the looks of this. Why do you got to make me read this, motherfucker? So according to the article, I'm just going to browse through it real fast. It says we've all kind of seen this coming for a while, but it looks like it's official. Ozzy Osbourne, the iconic heavy metal vocalist of Black Sabbath and solo fame, will tie a big black bow on his career after a pair of goodbye shows in his hometown of Birmingham, England. Thank you, Trey, for liking the stream. Thank you for joining in.
Thanks, Trey.
All right, back to the article. Says apparently the news came out in an exclusive report with mirror.co.uk in which Ozzy's wife and manager Sharon revealed the existence and purpose of these 2 shows. According to her, Ozzy won't play any more long-running tours anymore, but he should be able to withstand the 2 shows given his health condition. Quoted stating, his voice is still absolutely perfect, and all the time he has been off, he still does his singing lessons, so his voice is perfect. And he can joke, yeah. He has all these melodies in his head. Even if you don't like his music, you can't not like Ozzy. He just draws you in. She let that little bit of information slip while on stage in London for her Cut the Crap tour. While discussing the 2 shows, she suggested that the venue could be Aston Villa Stadium, Villa Park. Quoted again, he won't tour again, but we are planning on doing 2 more shows to say goodbye, as he feels like, quote, I have never said goodbye to my fans, and I want to say goodbye properly, end quote. We will do it in Aston Villa, where Ozzy is from. Damn.
Which, I mean, I'd rather him just be able to finish out, retire.
Yeah.
As much as I'd love to be able to see him, it's not going to happen at this point.
That
Unless I'm
man
willing to go to Birmingham.
has given the music community his all. For what? Let's see.
hell-
So he started what, in the 60s or the 70s?
60s?
I want to say it was the late 60s that he,
Here, hang on.
yeah, look it up real quick. But I mean, that man has at least a minimum 50 years in this business.
68.
60, Jesus Christ.
He was a teenager.
Holy fuck. So 68 to now, 56 years.
He's been going. Yeah, so he was in his 20s when Sabbath started.
So yeah, he has been in this music business over 50 fucking years, guys.
Mhm.
50 years. It's time for him to take a break. He has given all of us so much entertainment, so many different things musically. We love you, Ozzy. Don't think you'll ever see this, but we love you.
If if it wasn't for Ozzy, getting those guys together, Geezer, Tony, all those guys, we wouldn't have gotten the iconic riffs we got from Sabbath. We wouldn't have gotten the iconic shit when he got with Randy Rhoads and Zakk Wylde for his solo shit.
Exactly.
Like, so much iconic music, so many memories. We all grew up with that shit.
Yes.
And to this day, as overplayed as it is, Crazy Train goes on, you're like, okay, cool, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, it doesn't matter what Sabbath song it is.
You can't not enjoy the music when you hear
Mhm.
it. No matter how many times you fucking hear it, you're still going to enjoy it because it's Ozzy. So, that is our music news, ladies and gentlemen. Our celebrity Deadpool. I actually did not look any of these up, so we're gonna do a quick check here, everyone.
Yoko Ono.
Oh my god, you are just on it for her, aren't you?
Dude, I've been watching a lot of clips of her.
Why?
Because it's hysterical. So, like, my favorite clip that I keep seeing pop around every so often is the one when she's on stage with John Lennon and Chuck Berry.
Oh, and Chuck Berry just looks at her like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Chuck is like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, you know what? I agree, Chuck. I agree. I don't know what the fuck that was either.
None of us did.
His
Only she
face
did.
is my favorite. My favorite thing I've seen on a live performance. His face reacting to Yoko's whatever it is. I'm not gonna even call it noise.
Do you, by chance, have the stream up at all?
I
I can't see the chat. That's the only
yeah.
reason I ask.
Yeah, no one said anything except me.
Oh, we just got another like who liked the stream. Thank you for the
Who
like,
liked it?
Kalen.
Leave a comment too.
Oh God, careful.
No,
This man is, sir. Look, you already got the compliment of being Obi-Wan Kenobi Jesus. All right.
and
Fuck you. That's what. All right, I've gone through. Unfortunately, none of your people on your
son of a
Deadpool.
bitch.
Look, I'm just saying, man. Sometimes shit happens.
Listen, the only one on my list I don't want to go is Phil Collins. But no, listen, his music slaps. I don't care.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Calm your tits.
I will fight you.
Will you?
About Phil Collins.
Will you? You want to get butt?
Yeah.
You want to get butt naked and wrestle in some Jello?
Dude, I will be the first one to drop trouser.
We have new viewers in here, and they're probably like, "What the fuck did I just walk into?"
Why do you think I never get in fights? Because I drop my pants and they run. No one wants to fight a half-naked midget.
I fucking can't with you. God damn it. All right. Sorry, clearing out shit. All right. Bono is still alive.
What a shame.
Yeah. Barbra Streisand still kicking at 81, mind you.
Ooh.
Christopherson.
That's Aaron, I'm gonna have to go with Phil Collins' Genesis.
Oh,
Peter Gabriel.
fuck.
That was why, dude. We're only 10 minutes into this podcast, and you're dropping shit like that.
Listen, shit's gonna happen, man.
Shit's gonna get weird.
All right, Billy Corgan. I'm gonna skip over Ozzy. We already know he's good. We love him. Billy Corgan is still kicking, and John Williams still kicking. All right.
Kalen? Is
Yeah.
that how you pronounce it? Yeah, we'll video our pantsless fight.
Oh, it'll be filmed. Don't worry.
100%.
We just have to find somebody willing to watch us wrestle naked.
That's not gonna be hard. But I will be.
Listen, taking Viagra before it is a fucking cheat. All right, you
No,
bitch.
it's not. It is a. It is a valid. What's the word? Strategy.
Bullshit.
Listen, are you gonna fight me if I got a fucking hard one?
No, I'm gonna fucking kick you away, bitch.
So I win.
Okay, I'm gonna handle that message later. I am currently busy, people. If you're watching this,
Oh no! Bombard him with messages.
no, fuck you. I'm trying to keep us on track here. You fuck.
Oh, I'm sitting here trying. Should have done this shit already.
No, it was a message in Discord from somebody not even watching or anything.
Oh, fuck him.
It's something else.
Fuck him.
Titties. I don't know.
Titties and beer.
Titties and beer.
Mm.
Gotta have the quack. All right. So we're already to the next segment. I've already gone through the entire celebrity Deadpool.
This goes really fast when there's just two of us.
Right? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, okay. We're gonna give him 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Also, what do we do for the 2 minutes?
Let's talk with our chat.
Oh.
I'd say we talk with your chat, but you're not even live streaming right now.
Listen, if it wasn't so glitchy, I blame Twitch.
Yeah, I would too.
I blame Twitch. I
Yeah.
don't blame my computer at all. It's probably my computer.
What graphics card did I put in your system? Do you remember?
1660 Super.
So it's not the GPU. What's the processor?
I think it's the CPU because it's still a Ryzen 3.
Oh yeah.
It's probably
Fuck.
that. Yeah, right. I'm just too cheap.
Bitch, they're not that expensive.
But I'm cheap.
All right, fuck you. I'm gonna do this in the middle of the podcast right now because fuck you. All right, let's see. Ryzen 5. Let's go. Let's go cheap on you here. 3600, right?
Oh, Aaron over here, Ryzen 9, motherfucker.
Bro, you can buy a brand new Ryzen 5 3600 for $120. Not even that. And you could, if you order it tonight, you could have it tomorrow.
Have it tomorrow.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Viewers at home, if you have never seen us before, I have known this man well over, 13 years. I'm gonna fucking say it. I've known you 13 fucking years, dude.
Way too fucking long.
Way too goddamn long.
It's time to end it violently.
See, now we're getting back to the Jello pit.
Listen, cocks out, shirts off. Let's go.
Tarps off, cocks out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, people really think we're weird. No, we've known each other so long. This is just standard banter for us. I mean, we were in a band together for 4 years, and we still hang out. Again, we got to put it on. We know we got to put it on pay-per-view.
We will.
Look, it's going to be a part of the Backstage Podcast OnlyFans, where you can find pictures of our feet and that video. That's all you're going to find.
3 payments of $69.99.
No, it's $69.69.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 3 payments.
Yeah, we're going to save them 30 cents each.
69 payments of 69 cents.
Is it 69 cents or $6.69? Or $69.69?
Which was 69.
Are you trying to do the math?
So hang on. Let's
You know
see
what?
here.
Fuck you. I'm pulling up a calculator now.
So am I.
All right, so
let's see.
69.69 times 3 comes out to $209.07. All right, listen.
Okay, so what's 69 cents times 69 times? So okay, so it's cheaper if we do 69 cents per month because it only totals out to about $47 for 69
We're not
months.
gonna make shit off of that.
Fuck you, Tyler.
We'll leave that for Freddie, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right.
Oh,
So we've actually killed more than the time allotted I initially gave, but we're having fun. So yeah,
it's a good time. It's a good time. We're here for fun. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
No. Speaking of not a long time.
No.
No, I can't do. We're on Facebook. I just realized I'm about to do something stupid. Let's not get banned.
And this is the final podcast.
Pulls out a fucking knife. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready, kids?
What?
What?
I'm just,
Motherfucker. If I get a notification from fucking Zuckerberg and Facebook.
Oh God, Zuckerberg. Look, it's dangerous.
Oh. Tyler says some of us are here for a short time. How short are we talking?
So, do we base the lifespan on my height or shorter people? I know it's hard to think of shorter people, but they exist.
Oh, no, I know they exist. I've seen people
They
shorter
exist.
than
They're
you.
real.
Yeah.
They're real.
They're a little scary sometimes, too. Short, but very attractive.
Goddamn right.
All right. You know, ladies, we've killed enough time. We need to keep going here. So we're going to go ahead and start this off with our next segment, which is...
Yeah, it's time for this week's top 3 Queen.
All right. So, Gnome, this week's top 3, as you already know, was our top 3 rockabilly and psychobilly artists. I did pick this one because I am a fan of this music, but I also had to explain to them that they have heard this type of music before and they've listened to these artists before. They just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of them. I actually have 7 that I just have as just ones that I listen to regularly. So I'm going to go ahead and read my top 3 and I'm going to give it to you to read yours. And then we'll just do our honorable mentions. And then we'll make them do it again once they join in. So
he's already gatekeeping.
oh Jesus, L plus ratio rockabilly. Shut the fuck up, Tyler. No. All right. I love Rob Zombie, but not quite what doesn't. Anyways, so my top 3 is the Necromantics, which
All right.
I actually have 2 of their albums right here.
Are we showing off vinyls, or I have to grab the one that I have?
I mean, you can if you want. I just had
It's
them
downstairs.
on hand. I just had them on hand.
Yeah, it's downstairs in the pile of vinyl that I got.
Gotcha. My next one is the Coffin Cats,
Okay.
and then the Horror Pops.
Okay.
Which, if
I
you've
have
never
heard all 3 of those.
you have heard all 3 of those,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's good shit, is it not?
I like Coffin Cats. Out of all of them, the Coffin Cats the most.
Man, you're missing out on some Necromantics and the Horror Pops. Oh man, let me tell you.
Well, I like ball as far as those 3.
Yeah.
Shorts are riding up. I don't know if you guys want to see that.
No, we don't.
Well,
he might, but you know.
Tyler.
All right. So, what's your top 3? What do you got?
So, first one, and I didn't realize that I forgot I had their album, was the Stray Cats
Okay.
with their Built for Speed album. It's the best one they got.
I got you.
And then Reverend Horton Heat.
Very nice. Okay. See, I was wondering who was going to take it. I
Yeah.
was like, I know that's rockabilly and psychobilly.
And I'm not gonna use the other one we had a discussion about, but I'll use the Cramps. as
Tyler,
my third
stop
one.
it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one to pick too. You actually took 2 of my honorable mentions.
Goddamn right I did.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. All right, so my 2 honorable mentions now, because I had 4. Madsen,
I haven't heard them.
definitely worth checking out. And then Calabrese.
I like Calibers.
Yes, I've seen them live, dude. They are fucking mental.
They're on my my honorable mention.
Hell yeah. So, what? How many honorable mentions do you have? Since I just took one and you took two of mine.
I just had the two. So the other one, because we had the discussion about it, so I just put him on the honorable mention after this one, is Volbeat.
Okay.
Because we had that. I don't know if they fit anywhere really. They just fit in their own thing.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of all over the place, but I think that's where. So you and I kind of talked about this Monday night. For those of you who don't know, a lot of these bands tend to come from Copenhagen, Denmark. Well, not Copenhagen specifically, but Denmark. I guess the Danish. You know, they got some good fucking music. I'm just saying, if you've not listened to any of these artists, definitely check them out. It is worth a listen. So that list, mine again was Necromantics, Coffin Cats, Horror Pops, Madsen, Calabrese. Gnome, you had
Stray Cats, Reverend Horton Heat, Cramps, and Volbeat.
So definitely for all of you listening, if you want some good music, some good rockabilly and psychobilly
And
to
good
listen
pastries.
to, they do have good pastries over there. But yeah, if you want to check out some interesting rockabilly and psychobilly artists, definitely play back that list for yourselves after this video is uploaded.
And if you say you haven't heard any of them, you've for sure heard some of the songs.
Yeah, I
From
mean,
some of these bands.
Reverend
Guaranteed.
Horton Heat has played here in Tulsa,
Well,
out in Tulsa. How many times?
Well, between him and Stray Cats, as far as like pure rockabilly,
Yeah,
you've heard their songs. Volbeat, you hear them on the radio all the time.
yeah, and I think
But as far as rockabilly, you've heard.
I'm
go
pretty
ahead.
sure Reverend Horton Heat has been played on the radio a few times too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. I missed that one with Toadies.
Yeah, Tyler, thank you for liking the stream. All right, so that's our top three. That was too fast. That awkward
Shit,
moment when
I got nothing to fuck around with.
you got nothing to fuck. I mean, I've still got and there's a joke in here somewhere because it's blue, right?
He's holding the blue balls, something with the dick.
So I know it picked up for the microphone for the stream, but I won't pick up for Discord. But I did squeeze it, so you all got to hear the rubber chicken that I keep on my desk. All right. Yeah, I don't really. How can we kill some more time?
I got a fun story.
You want to do a little bit of a story time real quick?
I'll do a little story time.
All right, let's do story time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is hold on. Let's do I have a good sound for it? There we go. It is story time.
Boring.
No? All right, there you go.
So,
Or
Wrap around my dick.
there we go.
wrap around my dick.
I apparently murdered his ears with the chicken. You're
Good.
welcome.
Good.
All right. Apologies if that was loud to any other viewers. Honestly, that was not meant to hurt you. It was just a gimmick. All right. So, no, what's your story time for us?
So, playing a little bit of that Fortnite, they got that Fortnite festival thing,
Yeah.
right? The Guitar Hero clone.
Yeah.
So, again, I go into this the field lobby, and so there's this kid with a hot mic,
Oh no.
and he's not saying shit. He's not saying shit. We're sitting there playing "Dirty Little Secret," All American Rejects, and at the end of the song, this little bastard
Oh no.
goes, "Was that a popular song? I didn't recognize that." And the emo in me
Oh no.
died.
Did it finally get the
Dude,
tree
it fucking-
situation or bathtub toaster time?
Dude, I got close to grabbing my toaster from downstairs and running back up here. Like, the amount of self-constraint I had on myself
Yeah.
to not yell at a child on the internet.
Oh jeez.
Like, it was, yeah, it shouldn't have bothered me because I know kids don't know music. Or they know only whatever's playing.
Continue.
I had an old emo phase at one point, Tyler. Fuck you. I'm not emo anymore. There was a time.
I
You know
mean-
me back in high school.
I mean,
It's just long. All right.
Right.
Do you want to do this? Hang on. Hang
do
on.
it. Fucking
We'll
do
fucking
it.
do it. I don't
Do it. Do the hair part.
we'll do that.
Oh my god, it just
There. You fucking. I I didn't say All American Rejects were emo.
Fix your fucking
But
hair. It
there's
does not
high-end.
look right.
So Tyler, I didn't say they were emo band, but they were part of that phase of the pop punk,
Oh, fuck.
emo, that weird phase. I also grew up in Jersey, and shit was fucking weird over there.
Don't you hate
So
it
whatever,
when you get a
whatever you
random
Oklahoma emos do.
mustache or beard hair in your fucking mouth?
Tasty. It's my flavor saver.
God damn. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Wandering Barbarian in the background. He has his glass of pure milk. Hold on, let me turn this camera so you can see him.
Stop drinking regular milk.
There he is. I like that hoodie you're wearing. Yeah, it's a good one.
What's he wearing? What is
It's
that?
a shameless plug here. You want to come a little bit closer? It's the Yu-Gi-Oh card of Off Division, aka Shitty Band. That was a meme made of us. And it says this card has the ability to steal a gimmick from another band. They also write poo-poo songs.
amazing.
Copyright 2023 Terror in the Hidden City. All right, you're good.
It's amazing.
Oh, God!
Oh,
Get out of here!
oh.
Oh, shameless plug. But that also brings me up to another thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not seen, there is a pinned comment here in the comments section on the stream that will take you to our TeePublic for the podcast merch page.
Is that one
Where-
of the ones that's on there?
It is a pinned that one. No, that's on the band's TeePublic.
Ah.
Let me fix my webcam real quick. There we go. So you can actually go to the pinned comment, and that is where you can buy podcast merch. You can get T-shirts, coffee mugs, pillowcases, shit like that. Yes, there is merch now. If you go to the pinned comment from the page, you will see the link to the merch. We have different types of shirts. I'm actually, you know what?
There's only one piece of merch you need in your life,
Oh, yeah?
and it's me.
I fucking hate you.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if the comment is still pinned, so I'm going to put another link in the chat here for you guys to click. And there. God damn it.
You're fucking up again.
There you go. So there are different types of shirts. There is one with Gnome's face on it that says intense slurping. It is a meme that came from one of our first videos. We have some other merch, including That Boy Got the Juice, based off of an earlier episode, or one of the later episodes, but before this one. So we've got some different options. We've got a metal version of the logo. We've got the standard logo. We have the old one. Definitely go in and check it out. There's even one, which is all of our particular favorite, I think, which is what we say at the end of every video to our YouTube viewers. So definitely go check them out. The shirts are not that expensive. I think it's, what, $16 a shirt?
It depends on what you get.
So if you get a double-sided, that is $22. Now, this is T-shirts only. The prices do vary based on what you get. So definitely go check it out. If you see one you like, get it. Hell, send us a message on the page here with you wearing the T-shirt or whatever item you decide to get. You can get a coffee mug. If you want to get a coffee mug with this motherfucker's face on it, Gnome's face, with the words intense slurping on it, get it. Do it.
Guaranteed to not get you laid.
Maybe.
Is it not?
Maybe.
60% of the time. Works every time.
But only 60%. What about the other 40%?
No.
No? Okay.
No. You're missing Anchorman joke, you motherfucker.
No, I know the joke.
You
I have
said
the fucking sound
you don't,
clip
you
in
don't
here.
go over there. You motherfucker. I swear to God. Oh. Hellfire on you.
Please. Oh, are we going to start? All right. My fucking OBS is like, you are being way too loud. And I'm like, no, not loud enough. The other 40%, it works 0% of the time. 100%. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to check. Okay. I told him once he got home. Okay, so he is active right now. Bertram is active.
He'll probably be in here soon. He's probably
I
trying to get
hope
it ready
so
to go.
because he's all right. Do you have releases for us? Let's start with that.
Yes.
All right. Well, then we're just gonna jump straight. We're gonna kind of skip over his. So we're gonna go straight into.
This is Gnome's recent releases.
All right. No, what do you got for us? Oh,
All right. So
I just got
go
a
ahead.
message from one of our viewers. I'll be back. That's a threat. Okay. So, anyways, what's our recent releases looking like?
scared now. Just so. And Tyler, before you fucking gatekeep, because I know you're going to with some of these bands, I've decided to branch out outside of metal and punk for releases.
So, yeah, Tyler, we're not doing strictly metal punk anymore. We actually branch out.
So if you
Continue.
gatekeep. I'll gatekeep this dick.
Are you threatening or promising it to him?
Yes. So first one, local band Labadee House just released a new single called "Grown Up Kids," spelled Groann.
I still-
Groan.
I still need to listen to that.
It's good. It's very good.
Is it? Okay.
If you haven't listened to Labadee House, oh my
Try again.
God. If you haven't listened to Labadee House, listen to them. They are very, very good. Fuck you. Next one is Dragon Force released a new single called Astro Warrior Anthem, and it sounds like they're just having fun at this point.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely not, and I'm loving it. So it's like it's all those singles that they've released. It's just a blast.
Okay.
POD released another single because they have that album that's coming out here soon
Okay.
called "I Won't Bow Down."
Check that out.
This one I was
soon.
surprised to see. One of the
Mhm.
surprise ones. Judas Priest released a single called "Crown of Horns."
Really?
I was surprised. I didn't know they were still doing it.
Yeah.
Cage the Elephant, which I think the only song I ever knew by them was that "Ain't No Rest for the Wicked."
Yeah. They have some other good ones.
I haven't listened to much of
Sure.
their stuff, but I saw the single. It's called "Neon Pill."
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Cool.
This one I was surprised because I thought they were kind of a one-hit or one-album wonder. Was Mumford and Sons released a new single with Pharrell Williams
Oh yeah.
called "Good People."
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not my style, but it's not bad.
Gotcha.
Alien Ant Farm
What?
released a new single called "So Cold."
All right.
So
Definitely.
that was wild to see.
Okay.
A band called Corporate Klani, which is that folk metal stuff,
Okay.
using the hurdy-gurdy's violins and shit like that, released a single called Saunan, Saunaan. So, I think it's
Sanan?
Saunan, something like that.
Whatever.
It's they speak in another language. I don't know.
Yes.
So I think it's Finnish or something like that, or Swedish, somewhere around, from the Scandinavian area.
It's
I think.
there. That's all we
somewhere
know. Is
there.
it's there.
It's somewhere there.
All right. Continue.
And then Green Day released their new album called Saviors.
Yeah.
And it's so much better than that Father of All album.
See, I've heard some mixed reviews on one of the songs, and I can't remember which one it was because it has a similar riff pattern to another famous song. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it's
know.
well, from what I've heard, it's like kind of they're trying to go back to because it's like the 30th anniversary of them releasing Dookie.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I think they're trying to go back to that similar style.
Well,
but-
it was the song apparently had a similar I don't want to say almost chord progression to
Let's be
another
honest, it's-
famous song, but
It's pop punk. It's punk.
it's
You
gonna
can
happen.
only do so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
But as long as it's better than the Father of All album,
yeah.
I don't care. Like it's good.
Okay.
That one album, I don't know if they were trying to
Was
get
it though?
experimental. What?
Beef is here,
Oh.
Hold
Ladies
on,
and
I got a new one for you.
ladies and gentlemen. Bertram, Elaine, Ethan Ferguson, aka Beef, has arrived.
Just call me Beef.
Beef.
Let's see if this plays.
Oh no. We're waiting.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't think it's loud enough. Nah, it's not loud enough. Damn.
Okay. Well,
I
ladies and
found a
gentlemen,
fucking soundboard clip of fucking Beetlecore playing PIMP.
oh
So it's all
Jesus,
fucking medieval music, like lutes and shit like that.
fucking
Dude,
hell.
it's so
Is it?
good. Okay, listen, if anyone's watching right now and you two fucks, if you guys have never listened to Beetle, like, hold on. It's I think it's Beetle the Bard.
Okay.
I'll look it up real quick. If you guys have never listened to it, it'll give you a whole different outlook on like the music genre. This guy fucking plays like Gangster's Paradise, fucking Curtain Call by Eminem, all fucking medieval. Hold on. I'm gonna find it real quick. I'm gonna send you guys this so
Set
you
it
can listen.
in set it in general chat. No, what else do you have for us in the recent releases while he's doing that?
That was always on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Beetle the Bardcore.
Okay.
But no,
Yeah.
that's everything. That's all I found.
All right. So AJ, we've already gone through the top 3, and we went ahead and did Gnome's recent releases. We already talked about the music news. So I'm gonna come back to you real quick. I'm gonna give you a second to finish sending that link that you're looking up right now.
I'm trying to find one. Okay, yeah, no. Hold on. Gotta mute myself real quick.
Nope.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when one of our hosts is late,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows it. And he don't give a fuck. But it's okay, because we're all here to have fun.
I give more of a fuck than you know. I did not intend on being at that job for 3.5 hours.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with you, man.
We're talking the copper lines that had to go from one side of the house to the other, and the easiest way to do it was make it 90 foot long, and then I had to rerun 2 sets of 2-wire because it's a fully communicating system. They can have no breaks in them whatsoever. So I couldn't reuse the old one. I had to rerun one, take it to the unit, then set it up on like a fucking system so I could grab it and run across the house with it to do the other one. It was a pain in the ass. And the
Well-
copper line set was so long, it took it almost fucking 20 minutes to get 300 pounds of pressure on it with nitrogen. Like I was sitting there and I thought I had a fucking leak because it was taking so long. I walked the whole house and like I came back and I'm like, oh shit, it's got pressure.
Well, you missed out on the Naked Jello fight with Rock Hard Boners.
Damn it.
That was at the beginning. We
See
were
what
trying
happens when
to.
you're not on time.
Yeah, see. We were trying to kill time. It'll be on the OnlyFans page with all the pictures of our feet later on. So we'll work on that, and we'll have a link
Well, I got one
up
with
eventually.
I got a picture of a picture of my toe in my butthole for it.
He does a mean thing with the tongue too. Just saying. But he's not going to show you on here because it's only for OnlyFans. Just saying. Just
I've got teeth in my asshole.
All right. So AJ, what was your top 3 pick for
Give me one
Rockabilly
second.
Psychobilly?
Let me pull them up. I don't have any honorable mentions because I don't listen to it a lot, but surprisingly, there were some that I do like.
Okay.
So my number one, because of course, was Reverend Horton Heat. I don't know if anyone picked that.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, because Reverend Horton Heat's fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
The Coffin Shakers. I sent you
Ooh,
guys
I
their
forgot
song
about them,
Dracula.
yeah.
And I was like, when I found them, I was like, oh my God, these guys are fucking good. I
Yep.
like this. And then I didn't believe it, but apparently they are. Ass Jack.
Ass Jack?
That is Hank Williams III's metal band.
Oh.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Dude, they're pretty good.
Okay.
I'll put one of my favorite songs in the listen to this shit.
So AJ, the ones that I had were Necromantics, the Coffin
Okay.
Cats,
Yeah, I almost put them on there because I like them too.
the Horror Pops. My 2 honorables, because Gnome took my other 2, were Mad Sin and Calabrese. And then Gnome's 4 were
I had Stray Cats, Volbeats, Reverend Horton Heat, and the Cramps. Shut
Tyler-
up, Tyler. with Your
Tyler,
goddamn
shut
Rob
up.
Zombie.
So, and then AJ, I don't think we had any show shout outs this week, did we? No.
Actually, I might have one. Let me look real quick because I think it's coming up this weekend. It came across my feed when I was like about to take a shower because I hopped on Facebook real quick to like
Okay.
de-stress.
While you're looking it up, I'm going to play your little intro real fast.
It's time for AJ Show shout
Okay, AJ, did you need me to run through the releases again for you? Did you want those at all?
If you wouldn't mind, we'll do
Speed
that
run.
after I find this.
Speed
Speed
run
run.
after you find that.
Go.
Speed run after he finds it. Well, after he finds it, after he does his thing.
Oh, okay.
Although by the time he does it, I could probably speed run it already.
Honestly, go. I'm sure he can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
all
fine.
right. Labbity House, Grown Up Kids, Corporate Klein, Sunan, Green Day, Saviors, new album, Alien Ant Farm, So Cold, Mumford & Sons with Pharrell Williams, Good People, Cage the Elephant, Neon Pill, Judas Priest, Crown of Horns, POD, I Won't Bow Down, Dragon Force, Astro Warrior, Anthem.
That was pretty quick.
Hell
Not
yeah.
bad,
Did you find it?
That was super fucking fast.
Speed run.
am getting to it. Give me
Speed
one
run.
moment. You guys have been pushing about it all. Okay, no. This was last weekend.
All right, so we don't have a shout out this week, ladies and gentlemen. But again, for those of you watching, share this with your friends. We are looking for local shows that come up every week. AJ
Or
will
hell,
shout them out.
If you're watching in a different state like Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, anything like that that's in our
Region.
yeah 'cause
Central, South.
we've got bands that we play with all the time from different states. I consider them locals because they're up here so much.
So if you're in Kansas, you're in Texas, you're in Arkansas, you're in Missouri, or even New Mexico,
down here.
message us
There's no
any
music
shows.
in New Mexico.
There might be.
You
There's
don't
no
know-
music down there.
There's
All right.
one-
There's probably like some EDM guys, but that's
Dude,
besides
shit,
the
I
point.
There is
fucking hate
one
New
dude
Mexico.
doing some weird shit by playing a trumpet on a distorted guitar.
Okay, then.
I,
All right.
I just hate New Mexico. That's all it is.
Well,
Okay.
that's our show shout out. Like I said, like we said, message us, let us know. But that means
Yeah,
it is.
sorry guys. I've been busy as hell at work. Obviously, I was late to the pod this week. I've been busy as hell at work. Have not had time. I literally, when we came up with the top 3, I immediately started looking because I almost like, if I wouldn't have had Monday off, I probably wouldn't have made it to the meeting on time.
Yep.
Everybody chirping.
All right. So now it is time.
It's time for gunk's Gunk Flapper.
It's such a weird intro, but fuck it. All right, so for those of you who don't know, the Gum Flapper is something I do each week. It is basically 2 truths and a lie. What I do is I find an artist that week, I look up information about them, and I use that information to provide 2 truths and a lie. However, the lie could be a truth, but twisted. So,
Here you go, Gnome. I shared my favorite Ass Jack song.
Yeah.
are you guys ready for this week's?
Yes.
This week's choice was Amy Lee.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
I have 3 pieces of information. I am not going to read them in the order that I wrote them. You have to pick which one. All right?
Okay.
A, classically trained pianist and began writing at age 11. C, is a religious Christian. B, formed Evanescence when she was 13 at a Christian camp. Again, that was A, classically trained pianist and began writing at age 11. C, is a religious Christian. And B, formed Evanescence at 13 at a Christian camp. Don't be looking up answers. That's
I'm
cheating.
not. I'm fucking with something.
Okay. Gnome, A, B, or C?
You threw me off again because you read them out of order, and then the second time you said A, C, then B.
Mhm.
So, what were they again? Because
Yeah, I know.
A.
I'm
All right, I'm gonna read them off one more time. A, classically trained pianist, began writing at age 11. C, is a religious Christian. B, formed Evanescence at 13 at a Christian camp.
I'm gonna go with A.
A. Okay.
Um,
AJ.
God, that's a difficult one. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with C.
Okay. She was, in fact, a classically trained pianist, and she did begin writing when she was 11 years old.
I was about to say you can watch her play and see that she's been trained.
Oh, I figured she was, but I wasn't sure of the age because he likes to fuck with us.
She did, in fact, found Evanescence when she was 13 because she met Ben Moody when she was 13 at a Christian camp. They started working together and made the band from there. She has straight up said she has never been formally religious, but does consider herself a Christian. So, C is technically false. It is a lie because she is not a religious Christian. She just sees herself as one. So, AJ won this one.
Woo!
Fucker.
See,
Hey,
I can't
think
just straight
you've
up make a
won
lie. I
this
have
one.
to
You-
twist the truth.
Haven't we all won one now? Like me, Gnome, and Clutch?
Probably.
'Cause
I
I
think-
think Clutch won the first one.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not keeping track of who wins and who loses.
We need to go back and keep
Get a
track
tally
of
mark.
those. Yeah.
If anybody wants to go back to our YouTube channel, look up the videos when I started doing the gum flapper.
he
and-
says if anyone wants to go back as if
No
he
one's
doesn't
gonna
have
do
all the
it.
fucking
No
hard
one's gonna
copy.
fucking do it.
No one's gonna do it.
I don't have the hard copy. Well, never mind.
We'll
Anyways,
start keeping a tally now.
You're not backing these up for us to throw to Spotify later?
I am. I can also go into YouTube and download them at any time, so that's not a problem. I actually lost the first 4 episodes.
You son of a bitch.
Look, I was trying to fix my hard drive and it fucked up and deleted 4 of them. But I can get those back. What was that sound?
What?
I heard you say shit.
I didn't say nothing.
You're full of it, motherfucker.
No, my soundboard isn't playing through on here, and I think you heard it come through my headset because I have a hotkey, and I accidentally pushed that hotkey while I was typing the status for the podcast.
Gotcha. Okay.
Get the beef.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that is our gun flapper for this week. Next up is the cover corner. Unfortunately, Clutch is not with us this evening.
Oh shit! I don't think I posted anything to that. I know I did.
You
not
did.
have time to listen. Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Hasty.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it real quick.
This is Clutch's cover corner.
So Clutch is not with us tonight. I am hopefully going to hear from him shortly. But looking in here, he picked this week Black Sabbath's Paranoid. The covers that have been chosen was Weezer's cover of it, by which Clutch chose. Beef chose Hayseed Dixie's cover of it. I chose Robin Adele Anderson's cover of it. And Gnome, honestly, I don't know if I can qualify it. It's a parody. It's not a cover.
It's a parody, but it's technically a cover of that song.
No, it's just a parody. If we want to argue the semantics of it, it is basically Weird Al. It is a parody of the song.
Listen,
gonna keep
so
it-
the only reason I put it in there is because I couldn't find shit that I liked at all.
I know, and I'm going to kind of go into that in a minute. But Gnome's cover / parody choice was Max Sabbath with Parabuns, which,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
Ozzy
need to
did
listen
sign
to
off
Max
on him,
Sabbath.
but
See? He's got the approval.
he's got the approval, but it is still considered a parody.
Listen, it's Max Sabbath. It's close enough.
Anyways, I'm gonna go first if that's okay with you guys. Obviously, original, top tier, can't beat it. That's all there is to it. The Weezer cover was very good. The Hayseed Dixie, musically, very sound.
The voices aren't great.
Vocally,
is
it was not good.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting cover.
It's an
That's why
interesting
I threw
cover.
it up.
The instrumental part of it all was amazing. It was really good. That southern twang to it really stuck out. But
You just
it
wait
was
until Gnome, till he throws up Gnome by Linkin Park. I got a good one.
oh shit. But vocally, honestly, it was lacking. It could have been better.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I won't lie. I when I picked the cover
Oh, shit.
that I did, which was Robin Adele Anderson, I'd only listened to a little bit of it. I actually fully listened to it, and I'm actually ashamed to have picked that one because the voice inflections that she did in that song did not fit it. It was almost monotone to an extent, and I'm actually upset that I chose that cover. And then of course Max Sabbath Parabuns. I mean, what can we say? So top tier original Weezer's Paranoid right up there. Max Sabbath and Hasty Dixie. I got to go Max Sabbath first and then Hasty Dixie simply because the vocals kind of hurt it. And then of course my cover choice bottom. I'm sorry guys. I shouldn't have picked that.
No, I mean I was gonna put that one at the bottom too because I mean it's like I said I love jazzy renditions of songs.
Yeah.
This wasn't it.
No, it wasn't. And
So I mean, no. So I mean, there's certain ways you can do a fast-paced song and slow it down enough. It's like Hayseed instrumentally, they had the right idea. They had the absolute right idea. Again, the vocals were what hurt it the most, but they had the right idea as far as doing a bluegrassy country feel to it.
Yeah. So,
but the way, okay.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna pass it to you because you're already kind of going through this real quick. So your order real quick, and then kind of continue.
No, so my order is pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways you can change a fast-paced song and slow it down. I mean, Paranoid is in your face, pedal to the metal kind of thing.
Right.
The way they did it, it just didn't work.
No.
And I think part of it was just that constant beat that they had, that downbeat that they had going through the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel like there was much going on with it.
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's on me.
No, hey, we're all gonna post bad covers one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Like with Max Sabbath, the reason I posted that one because I knew it was a parody the whole time, and I just couldn't find anything that was that good. Like,
gotcha.
It's not a difficult song per se, but to get the right feeling and the right way to do it is difficult.
Yeah.
And I think that can be said about a lot of Black Sabbath and Ozzy songs and stuff like that.
Gotcha. AJ, what's your order?
Let me get back to it real quick. I was trying to fix some stuff.
You're good?
Blue.
Bold.
It's actually very purple.
No.
Purple.
It's
Purple.
It's a bunch of guardians flying into the derelict on Destiny.
I fucking swear to God.
Nerd. I'm kidding.
Hey man, they're going in for a game of Gambit.
Look, we're all nerds here. Let's be real. So.
Yeah, I've been playing the Power World.
Oh, I bet. I've been jumping back into
And
Jedi Survivor
dude,
because
fucking Nintendo's so pissed about it because they can't do shit.
I don't think it's Nintendo. I think it's the Nintendo fanboys that are mad.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that before we're out of here.
Oh shit! Here we go.
So, of course, God tier,
Original.
fucking Black Sabbath.
You can't beat it. I'm sorry.
You absolutely cannot. Black Sabbath's amazing. I know a lot of people don't like Ozzy's voice. Well, some people I've met don't like Ozzy's voice,
and they're wrong.
And that's fine. Yeah. Not only are you ugly, but you're wrong.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, as somebody used to say.
Or as I say to Squirt all the time, man, that's cool. You got your own opinion, even if it's fucking stupid. But yeah, so Black Sabbath up top, absolutely. The Weezer cover, I got to listen to about a minute of it because I've heard the other ones. So I was like, I got to sneak a peek at this for a little bit so I can tier it somewhere. That is right underneath. I did not know Weezer had that in them. That was very good.
The album that's off of it's all covers, and you need to listen to that.
Is that the one that they have Africa and stuff on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to listen to that album because I liked their cover of Africa too, even though I'm like fucking sick of that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after that, Max Sabbath, absolutely, because I fucking love them. I am upset that they never got to make it to town with Okily Dokily.
Oh,
Yeah, they were supposed to come through the first time. It's supposed to be at the Whittier. Imagine how cool that would have been. But
fun.
yeah, and then Caleb, I'm putting yours at the bottom, man.
That's
I've
fine.
listened to that one
I
before.
put it to the bottom myself. I am
And
upset at myself for that.
I'm gonna put Hayseed above that just because the instrumentals are really cool,
Yeah.
and if they would tighten up the vocals and clean them up just a bit, it'd be really good. It'd probably go right up there like neck and neck with Max Sabbath.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our cover corner this week.
It's just hard to do a good cover of a Sabbath song.
Yeah.
Unless you do it like almost perfect, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that leads us to our last final segment of the evening, and that is our album discussion. So this week's album was chosen by Gnome. Gnome, what is the artist and the title of the album?
So the artist is a band called Saigon Kick, and the album was called The Lizard.
Okay, and why
Came out in good.
When did it come out?
Came out in 1992.
Okay, and why did you choose this album?
So this was an album that my dad had growing up. I didn't get into these guys until probably late 90s.
Okay.
92, I'm 1 year old. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on anyway in life. But so this was, so I always said Pantera was my transition into heavier shit. But then I realized I had heard this album well before Pantera, and this was getting into that heavier style. Like, it's not super heavy by any means now compared to like metalcore, deathcore, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But this was that transition into my music taste now. The start of it, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this album. I don't know how I forgot about it for years and years, but it popped up randomly one day, and it's stuck in my playlists at all times now. This album's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it a little bit before we started the podcast.
So I'm gonna jump in here.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. You guys go ahead. You talk about it first. Go ahead.
So I listened to this album tonight when I got home from work. My roommate Dylan, aka the Wandering Barbarian, who is reading a book right now on his phone. There he is. So he and I were listening.
And being intellectual, don't you make him sit up?
Look, he's just reading. He's drinking his fucking regular milk.
Yeah, because he's an educated man.
He doesn't even put chocolate or strawberry in it.
Neither do I. You want me to go get a glass right now?
No, don't you fucking dare.
I'll do it.
I'll do it too. I'll get the carton.
I'm not
Why?
getting osteoporosis.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, so listening to this album, it's good. 100%. It is good. But the first thought in my mind is, why does it sound like glam metal? That's the first thought in my mind is, this is fucking glam metal. And so I'm listening. I'm like, what are some artists that I can think of? And Def Leppard pop in my head. Poison, Guns N' Roses. That's the kind of stuff this album made me think of. Careful now. But with almost a heavier guitar sound. So a little bit heavier tuning on the guitars for sure. But it still had that kind of, glam metal feel to it. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong.
Guitar tuning like a real drummer.
What? Fuck you. Leave me alone.
The guitar tone.
The guitar tone. Fuck both of you. The guitar tone was definitely heavier, but it was still that glam metal feel. But, I mean, Gnome and I were kind of talking about this before, but this was in 92, right after the hair metal scene, right around the time that, alternative rock and grunge really started making a name for itself. And so this band is almost that kind of in between. So you've got the tone of the grunge, the heavier side of music, but you still have that feel and sound of the glam metal that's just meshed together, and they did it very well. So congrats to them for that. So, but that's my opinion on it. Obviously, Gnome is the one who picked it and all that. What? What? You talking shit?
I didn't do anything.
I don't believe you.
I didn't do nothing.
It's on camera.
Talk to
He
no.
can shit and talk.
All right, Gnome, continue. Sorry, I kind of jumped in and went off
I'll
there.
get AJ's
Okay.
thoughts too.
So obviously you guys know I asked for this album like an hour or two ago.
Yeah.
So while I was working at that house, I decided, well, I've got nothing to do. I'm just sitting here listening to a fucking podcast. I might as well listen to this album.
Mhm.
At least, like, since I can't listen to any covers, I can't fucking because that requires too many jumping back and forth between YouTube, and then I'll put it in my pocket and lock it, and then I'm like, oh fuck, god damn it. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna ask for this album. I'm gonna go ahead and try to give it a good listen through while I'm here. It'll scare away these coyotes that are roaming around the house. So I listened to this thing from top to bottom, and I almost started listening to it again because it's very fucking good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this album. It's like I get where you're coming from, Gunk, where you're saying it's like glam metal, but I see more because of the heaviness of it. I see more like hair metal.
I
Like,
think
along-
that's what I
along
was
the lines-
referenced. I think that's what I
Yeah,
meant to
'cause-
say was hair metal, not glam.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I there's like tiny little bits of thrash thrown in there.
Yeah.
That's
And
where I
I
get that
loved it.
heavier tone. That's what I was
Yeah.
meaning. Is the
It's-
heavier
they're
tone is
definitely
almost thrash.
tuned a little differently than most hair metal bands,
Oh yeah.
but they also have some very aggressive shit that you're like, that's kind of thrashy.
Yeah.
The
Fuck
song
yeah.
"My Dog Throws You Through a Loop."
Yeah, no, that was great. Fucking my favorite songs from this album was "Cruelty Hostile Youth."
Mhm.
"Feel the Same Way" was really good.
Okay.
One that threw me off because I did not think they were gonna pop out a ballad that fucking good was "Love Is on the Way."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so good. The Lizard was neat.
Yes.
Miss Jones, I liked that one. I liked the whole feel of that song. I liked the entire feel of World Goes Around, and I absolutely loved Chanel. I was not expecting it, and then he whips out that fucking classical guitar solo, and I'm like, ooh, oh, this man can play. Okay, I'm here for this. And then like that was it, and I was like, I need more. This was good. This was really, really good.
I like it.
Like I almost want to send this album to my dad because this is right up his alley of fucking music. And if he were to come back and say, "Oh, I know these guys," I'd be like, "Why didn't you tell me?" But yes, no, all around, I got to listen to it once. I also got to hear like another song by them.
Mhm.
They
It was
do have a
really
couple
good.
other albums.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it because it just kind of played, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh shit, this album ended." So I backed it up to the last song, and I didn't think to put that song in my memory, but it was a good one too. Yeah, all around, it's a very good, like, if you're into like late 90s hair metal where it kind of starts to become thrashy, like right before the major shift of like metal went from like kind of poppy sounding to
Death.
like Cannibal Corpse and shit started popping out of nowhere. This is a very good album.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
Glad you suggested
oops,
it because
did not-
I'm about to add a bunch of them to my list.
It's, I mean, the rest of their discography is phenomenal too. Oops, I did not mean to open Streamlabs. Hang on, there we go. Oh god, oh no, here we go. Hang on, breaking shit.
woo! Bring
Oh
it.
god, oh no, Streamlabs, stop.
Hell yeah, brother.
Streamlabs, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
My fucking my key bindings and shit aren't actually like playing through my audio. I'll have to see
You may have to go into the soundboard. If you're doing it through voice mod, you may have to go into voice mod and adjust where it's supposed to play.
that.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you guys nailed it. And it's a phenomenal album. Each song, and it's a. I mean, we've listened to albums too. Where like I don't know when the song ends, or you don't know when the album starts to end,
Yeah.
or throughout. There's so much, I guess, diversity in the album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you're just listening to one song, or cool, I'm feeling this, and all of a sudden, like you said, they dropped the fucking ballad with "Love Is on the Way." You're like, what the fuck
Dude,
just happened?
It's so good. I'm about to play it again because I was like, dude, as soon as those harmonies kicked in, I was like, oh, I'm in love with this song. Oh my god.
AJ, your genius is showing.
It's my penis.
And I mean, you'll get chuckles out of the album too. I mean, with My Dog, you're like, what the fuck did I just listen to? And then Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel's funny.
Chanel is so.
I'll have to go back
fucking
and listen to
stupid.
it all
I
again.
love it.
For sure.
But I mean, you guys nailed everything I was going to say about it. I mean, it's a great album. Anyone needs to listen to it.
It's
So-
okay. So if you need a reference, imagine like because
It's like the vocals of Extreme.
yeah, the vocals of Extreme, but with the wild ass guitar playing of like Steel Panther, to give it a more recent one that people can really latch onto.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that about does it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you all so much for joining us this week on the Backstage
Crazy
Podcast.
short episode this week.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's our usual time frame of about an hour. So we want to thank everyone for joining us here on Facebook. Make sure to like the page, like the video, share it with your friends, comment your favorite parts. Be sure to turn on notifications so you know when we go live every week, Wednesday night at 9 o'clock.
The lighter.
I want to thank my hosts, Nomatar and Bertram Elaine Ethan Ferguson, a.k.a. Beef, for joining me this week. And
Just call me Beef.
And for those of you watching over on YouTube,
Shut the fuck up.
Shut your fucking mouth, you piece of shit. God damn it, my fucking soundboard isn't working. I'm pissed. I'm blaming you. You're the reason I was out so late. Where's your mother? I'm going out for cigarettes and milk. And I'm going to tell you to your face I'm never coming back. Now shut the fuck up. You little asshole.
you know why the dinosaurs died at
I'll
night,
fucking
AJ?
kill you.
AJ, you know why?
Because I can fit my toe up my asshole.
No, because you touch yourself at night.
Fucking Gnome's face when I said that.
In reality, though, for those of you
This is
watching
so
on
good.
YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, comment your favorite part, even comment your top 3 answers for this week's top 3, which is rockabilly and psychobilly artists. Even if you agreed with what we said, comment it. But otherwise,
Or if you don't agree.
If you don't agree, well, then you're wrong.
No.
No.
And you're ugly like your mom.
God damn it. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. Till then, bye.
Later, fucker.